To you guys today. So I was very open and honest with you that last week I spent some time licking some personal wounds, and I hung out in my bed and ate Wendy's fries and Frosties. And during that process, as I was watching my Netflix, I found a show called Last Chance University. It's called Last Chance U. And it's the story of these kids who end up having to go, they're all like incredible football players. They all should go to D1 schools, but unfortunately through circumstances, some of it was in their control, like through them committing a crime or doing something bad or not getting good grades, they can't go D1 or they get kicked out of the D1 program. And there is a school in Mississippi called Eastern Mississippi Community College that's like in the middle of nowhere. They've won the national championship like 3 times I think, and they continued to win. And I watched this show and I had a little bit of a revelation, but I wanted you guys to see what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness, 25 straight victories.
3 national championships.
The first time I came here, when I crossed those railroad tracks, you see this football stadium.
Guys from Division I who had been in trouble, fails a drug test, flunks out of school,
Who disappeared for a couple years and then show up again at Alabama or the New England Patriots. This is where they come from.
Let's go! Once you win 3, the expectation is to win a 4th national championship. We graduate everybody that's supposed to graduate, and everybody goes D1.
You don't get this but one chance now. You don't get one chance at what we're trying to do. You got me? Yes, sir.
Nobody's in my family ever been this far. I asked myself, is this something I want to do? Because being away from my son, I'm playing football for him, but I'm also missing him growing up.
I ain't never want to go to class. I just leave and go home.
That is not going to be good.
I got to do what I got to do to get back to another big-time Division I program. It's very frustrating.
Life ain't fair. Football ain't fair. Don't worry about what happens. Just stay focused.
They say I'm as big as they come. King up the hill. I'm pulling it hard. I hit them so hard. It feels like steel.
You have to provide them with structure, tough love.
Like, I'm finna give up on football.
And going back to what? Everyone deserves the opportunity to get an education. Everyone deserves the opportunity to have a second chance.
Hard work pays.
You just probably cost your chance at a national championship. If football ain't for you, go find another damn school to go to.
Messed up, dug a hole, gotta climb out of it.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is if you get the opportunity to watch the show, watch the show. It's incredible. It can be really motivating. But the character that I sort of like became fond of, there was this kid, he's a running back. His name is DJ Law. And DJ everybody liked him. Like on the show, you could tell that he was super well liked with his team. He had gotten in trouble at Florida State and he got kicked out of this really incredible program. He had a terrible life beforehand and he felt like Florida State was like his chance, and unfortunately he blew that chance, and he talks about it in the show. And then he gets to go to this Eastern Mississippi Community College and he has to go and sort of make it, right? And you're watching him and the whole time you're like cheering him on, and they show the first couple of episodes, they show him killing it on the football field. I mean, killing it. There was one game where in one pass, he rushed 100 yards. I mean, literally from one end to the other, and like the other players couldn't even get close to this kid. And he leapt over people. He was incredible, like mind-blowingly gifted. But the problem was, the teacher who was she's sort of like over all the kids, she had to ride his ass, forgive my language, to get him to go to class. He wouldn't go to class, he wouldn't turn in his work, he wasn't doing the stuff that he was supposed to do. And she had this conversation with him and she said, DJ, you can miss 4 classes, and that's it. For each class, you can miss 4, that's all you can miss. And if you don't pass, if you don't go, then you're not gonna get the scholarship. He had a full ride to the University of Alabama. And his life, P.S., was essentially made. I mean, Alabama, they came and they would like come to half of his games. Recruiters don't come to half of your games. But like they believed in him. He was going to start at Alabama the next year. And I'm watching this show and I'm like, I am invested. Like, I love this kid. And I'm like, come on, DJ, you got this. Like in my head, I'm like, I love you, DJ. And I'm watching and it gets close to kind of the middle of the school year. It's not even the end. And he already is at like 3 absences for one of his classes. 3 absences. Now keep in mind, this is junior college at Eastern Mississippi. They're going to help you pass, but you do have to attend, right? Like they are going to lead you to the trough. They will stand there while you drink. They will help you leave. But if you don't even show up, then they cannot make it happen. And she would call him, this teacher would call him every day on her cell phone, to his cell phone, like, DJ, I just want to make sure that you're on your way to class, because she was terrified too. I mean, everybody knew what this kid had, this opportunity. It was very obvious. Well, one simple thing that DJ had to do, and DJ didn't do it. He ended up failing one of his classes. He blew his scholarship. They were willing to give it to him the next year. He blew it again. And I had like this moment where I'm like crying hysterically on my couch. And while like I'm mad at DJ, I also have like a ton of empathy for the guy, right? Because I think we all have, there's something that we don't want to do. And we know that thing is the key to success. I mean, we harp on you guys about this. Your mentors do call you on your cell phones and ask you about your FSBOs open your houses and your networking and your team building. We do all of that. We take you to the trough. We tell you how to do it. And I know that your mentors get messages from you like, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Oh God, I was so busy. Like how many times in your life have you had that opportunity? The opportunity to achieve the thing that you want to achieve, and you won't do the one thing. And everybody else around you is like, for the love of God, do the thing. Like go to the damn class, DJ. All you have to do is show up, right? But the thing is, you guys aren't always showing up. And I had empathy, not because I was thinking of you, no offense, you're not what I think of when I'm home alone. I was thinking of myself. And I thought, damn it, Lacey, how many times have you had this same opportunity? Like it's so easy to watch that kid and be mad at him and think, how could you possibly throw this away? But if you ask yourself, how many times have you not done the thing? How many times was there a simple task, maybe not fun, and maybe not the greatest, and maybe not what you wanted to do that day, but how many times did that one simple task keep you from your success? I guarantee you, DJ didn't start out the school year going, okay, I'm gonna blow all of this, right? The first time he thought, I have 4 absences, I wanna go to Taco Bell, I'm just gonna miss it this one time, it's not a big deal. Right? The second time, maybe he really was tired. Maybe he was sick. Maybe he didn't feel good. And he thought, it's just the second one. It'll be okay. The third time, who knows? Maybe he was sore from football practice. He did get a concussion, I think, at one point during the year. Maybe it was the day he had to go to the doctor. I don't know. But I guarantee you, he didn't set out thinking that missing that one class, whichever one he missed at any given time, was going to be the difference between success and failure. So the next time you are in a state of mind like I can get to, that we all know because I share it with you guys, and you think, I'm not going to do it today, I'm not going to finish this thing today, it'll be okay, I'm just going to push it to tomorrow. Think about DJ. Remember the kid who had everything on a silver platter for him, and because he decided to push it off to the next day, he lost it all.